don't know about you, but sometimes I want to draw, just want to make something, but I don't have any ideas. And something that I started doing at some point, I don't even remember how long it's been, was just stealing from myself. Just looking through old stuff and then harvesting it for new material. It would often be improved because it's old and I've gotten better since then, or maybe I look at it in a new way, and maybe I'm treating my old stuff like a sketch. You ever thought about that? You can steal from yourself. It doesn't count. In this video, I'm going to harvest a whole bunch of old stuff and try to make something new from it. We'll see if we get something good. Do you ever think about writing these things down? You just turn on the camera and start filming? All right, let's see what we got in this pile of stuff. This first one, there's some interesting stuff in here. I don't know if there's like one thing that... Oh, I like this. We got this little cowboy monster thing. So I'm just going to go ahead and select this whole jobber right here. So let's copy that. Let's close this. And then let's paste it here. I'm thinking I also might take advantage of these new symmetry tools in Fresco. Sometimes you can get some interesting results from these. And, maybe that's what we should do in this video. So to turn on the symmetry tools, you just click on this little grid thing and then go to symmetry, turn that on, and then we got some options. I like to just use the basic one. But yeah, that's how you do it. You can also move the guides around. Like you can use this to rotate it, but I'm going to keep it vertical for now. And I'm going to bring down the opacity of this. Then I'm going to shift it a little bit to get it kind of centered on that grid. And then I'm going to trace over it and see if I change it a little bit. Who knows? I don't know what I'm going to do. Do you know what I'm going to do? Because I don't. Let's grab I'm just going to go straight to inking brush. I'm not even going to sketch here. We're just going to go in it because we're using the old stuff as a new sketch. So I use the classic inker from my Retro Supplyco set. Link below if you want to check it out. And I'm going to put the smoothing all the way up too, because why the heck not? All right. Do this little pig nose thing. I already like that. Let's check the brush size. I think this is a little too big. I don't think I want it that big. Maybe 21. I think that's a little bit better. And like, as you can see, the original one is not symmetric, so it's already going to have a new feel based on that. Maybe I'll exaggerate this mouth a little bit. It's kind of fun. See, I'm already making little changes, pulling the teeth out like that. I feel like that is a better way to do it. Then I'm going to do a line in the middle for the middle teeth, and then just sort of pull those in. For some reason, when you use the paint bucket, it doesn't apply to both sides, which is a little weird, but whatevs. I think for the nostril, I'm going to give it a little bit more depth. See, we've enhanced since we did this originally. I don't know what I'm talking about. All right, I like this hat brow line thing we got going on here. And then can do these like bandity eyes, whatever they are. Do I want to change those pupils? I'm not sure. Maybe we'll do something like that so they're a little bit more weird. It's kind of fun. And then since I extended the mouth, I'm thinking maybe we'll do some like cheek lines. And then pull those lines in. See, it's already got a unique feel to it. It's looking kind of fun. I think we can stick with this weird cowboy hat. I'm into that. Are you into that? Let me know in the comments if you're into the cowboy hat. I also like this tongue here, but we'll have to do a symmetrical tongue. That's fine. And this head up here, I think we should keep that. it's something. All right. I like these big teeth. I was never a big fan of the symmetric tool and symmetry tool, not symmetric. And people were just always asking because it was like one of the things that Fresco took a while to get. They had it in like the beta version for a really long time, but I don't know why it took a while to come to the main version. People were always like, where's Fresco? Symmetry. Where's symmetry in Fresco? I was like, I don't know. I don't care. But now that it's been out, I felt like I should play with it. And it's kind of fun, if I'm being honest. So I'm going to do this a little different. Going to make those eyes buggy instead of like being inset in the head. That already is ridiculous. I'm into it. Maybe we'll do it up here and make the top of the head a little smaller. Can't decide if we should do a nose thing. I feel like I got to turn off the symmetry so I can look at this. Maybe we'll do little like nostril things. I don't know what this is. It's ridiculous. All right, I think that's all I want to use from this little piece. Let's go find something else to add to this drawing. I can delete that. Let's dig through this mess of stuff. Anything in this drawing I want to take? I kind of like this weird person puking a rainbow. Oh, and there's a skull too. Oh, look at that. This is a kind of cool drawing. I don't remember doing this. I like that skull up there too. You know what? Let's just grab this whole thing and start stealing from it. All right, let's paste this here. What is that? You got some undies up there? This is ridiculous. I don't know how I'm supposed to edit a video like this. I think this is just going to be a long video for the true fans, for my real OGs. What am I talking about? Okay, so I was saying I like this weird head thing. This like pukey rainbow face. So I'm thinking I'm gonna like make it come out of here. I'm trying to make like this just like sort of patterny thing that's like growing out of the center. It's just abstract. This is abstract art is what we're doing here. All right, well, that's getting cut off, but whatever. Okay, so let's turn symmetry back on. I feel like we get this done a lot faster when we got symmetry because we're gonna fill both sides up. And that's just the key, just filling up the page. It's not really the key, but it is satisfying. So I'm just sort of trying to follow the same lines from like the original stuff that's on the page. I don't know, I like to connect things like that and like make them feel like they're meant to be together. So I think this original drawing was like based on scribble, and I made stuff out of the scribble. I used to do drawings like that all the time, but I'm not tying myself to that for this drawing, so I think I'm gonna like change some of this a little bit. This is already a super weird drawing. I don't even know what I was drawing. Like this hair, what is this hair? Who knows? Look at this weird mustache guy. I keep surprising myself with my own drawings. I have no recollection of doing this. I think I've done so many weird drawings over the years that I can tell that I did it, but I have no recollection of doing it. Eyelashes? Like, I don't draw a lot of eyelashes. I don't know what it is, but I like drawing those little bulges under the eyes. And I think this mouth can be more dramatic. I feel like since it's puking the rainbow, it should have a little bit more of a action to it. Then maybe the eyes are kind of back a little bit because she's doing a pukey town. The problem is, I feel like this rainbow needs to go somewhere else, but maybe that's something we can figure out afterwards. So instead of it coming down like this, maybe we'll just sort of improvise a little path. And here, making it get a little bit bigger at the end. I feel like that's going to make it a little bit more dynamic than the original situation. I'm also just going to limit it to three stripes because we ran out of room. If I'm being perfectly honest with you, it's all we got space for. Okay. Well, we lost part of this. Is there anything else here that we want to use? It's that weird mustache thing. What is in here? Got a Mickey? Got this weird gremlin thing? Kind of like this gremlin face. Maybe we'll put that right there. I feel like I like the way it's gonna kind of build this shape out. And we can use the same curve of this hairline, like that. Okay. I'm gonna keep the same line where it just kind of connects into the eyeball. I think that's kind of fun. I'm also realizing that eyeball is shared by this dog and this gremlin. 2 for 1. The package deal. But I'm not going to put that dog in the straw. I'm going to do something new with this. What? I was going to say something, but I think it was to just fill the space. Oh, there's not an end to the mouth over here. So I think we got to do something to fix that. Maybe we'll just do this a little bit of cheek action. A little cheeky cheek. And there's no top of the head there. I think I'm going to do this ear a little bit smaller. Like that. We got a lot of these like piggy nose situations going on here in this drawing. I'm not going to draw the pupils yet because we don't know. We don't know what we're doing with those pupils yet. All right, let's move on from that. Yeah, well, we got this. It's something, right? So this is like an O that I drew. I think it was from some letters. There's a butt with feet. That's pretty nice. Lots of skulls here. Like that shark face. I don't know if we want to use any from there yet. This is another one of those weird scribbly things where I just sort of make stuff out of the negative space. All right, maybe we'll come back to it. Apparently I like to draw rainbows. There's lots of rainbows. This was from a bunch of fake tattoo flash sheets that I made. I kind of like this skull, not skull, this shark head. I think I might just use it as a shark head and not as a weird shark man. Let's copy that. Oh, we did a symmetry select. How about that? Well, in that case, let's I like this Y thing. I also like the face on pretty okay. Just complimenting my own old drawings here. Okay. Copy. Turn that off. Come back here. Let's do a paste. And let's bring down the opacity. Actually, I'm going to separate these two. I think we got to turn off symmetry for this so that I can get just one of these things. So let's get the shark here, and then let's cut and paste. And we can turn symmetry back on, can bring down the opacity. We can turn off that Y thing for now. And let's see if we want to put this shark somewhere. Maybe it should just fit in over here. Maybe we can like have it come off of that line on the mouth of the gremlin, because you know how I like to connect things. Just making some abstract art here. But maybe, you know, you've seen some of these weird drawings that I do, and you're like, how did they do these? Well, sometimes they're random. Sometimes I'm just robbing myself. I'm not really changing this shark too much because I like it. I like the original. Oftentimes I won't be as much into the early stuff, but because I want this to look better together, what I'm going to do is instead of using that line below, I'm going to have this line come off of the eye on Puka Girl. And then I'm just going to put these like gills like that, which is kind of cool because they match the eyelashes a little bit. I think I'm just gonna make this eye a little bigger and angle it, and then a little bag under the eye. I think that's kind of funny. Just a little bit of a tired shark. Just make that nostril a little nicer. And let's get these teeth in here. Maybe we'll do some like angled teeth to make it a little bit more fun. More dangerous teeth. You may be yelling at your screen, hey, sharks have like multiple rows of teeth. I don't want to draw that. But thank you for your input. All right. Get out of here, shark. Let's get this thing. Let's see if we can do something with this. I feel like this guy is sort of expressing maybe what you were all thinking about this. You're like, why? Why are you making this? I don't have an answer for you. I do like this guy's vibe. Because we're going to use symmetry, my plan is to put this like Y box in there, but I'm going to only put the Y on this side because I don't want a backwards word on the other side. So what I think I'll do is put something else over there. Pretty straightforward stuff. All right, let's fill that in. Fill that side in. And draw these arms that are expressing the feeling of why. Why? The question is, do I want to redraw that arm because I don't like... You know what? No, I'm leaving it. I guess this one is sort of pretty much just tracing exactly what I drew before. But, you know, these were things that I made for, it's like an archive. These are things that are, I don't know why I'm like feeling like I need to explain this. I feel like people draw the same characters all the time. That's just what I'm doing here. All right. Okay, so this hand, I'm pretty much copying it, but I'm trying to make it slightly better, but I don't know if that's the case. Okay. So we can make this box shape better. And by better, I just wanted to like wrap to the arms a little bit better. And like the shape of the chin. I don't know if that's a chin. It's something that this character has. And let's just end this a little bit more abruptly. And then we can figure out afterwards if we want, I'm trying to erase here. If I want to use the lines that I did before. I do like the overall placement of the Y here, so what I'm going to do is just turn off symmetry and work that in. Mostly the same, but just sort of curving it a little bit so that it fits the shape a little bit better to the new one that I did. This new shape. Why? Oh, I know what we'll do. I'm gonna try freestyle it here. I'm not gonna plan it out. We're gonna write the word but, not like but, like, but why? You know what I'm saying? But why? Okay, let's delete that. We gotta figure out what's going on with the rainbows. Like, they gotta go into something, so maybe we can find something in the archive of old stuff that we can use for this purpose. Let's look. Look at that butt with the rainbow and the cloud. Kind of like that wolf. Let's look at that pizza thing. That thing is made for symmetry. And the donut with wings, kind of like that. Apparently I did a bunch of these flash tattoo sheets. Heart butt. Melty face, birthday ghost. Cool dog, explosion donut. Hey, that's similar shark. Well, cactus. Not butt man. Oh, so back when I was working on that new show trailer for Cartoon Network, since I was like doing stuff with a bunch of the characters, at one point I was just like doodling and taking pieces of them and like merging it together into this abstract shape. I like this arm. I like those arms and some of those faces. I think I was like using some of those things and then like expanding on and doing like my own stuff with this. This is pretty interesting. Let's see if we can do something with this arm over here, because I kind of like it. I kind of like this arm too. Let's take them both. Copy. Paste. Maybe we can use this. Oh, maybe we can make it look like the hand, like those like ghosts are coming out of the hand. That could be kind of cool. Let's see where the middle is when we turn on symmetry. I think it's gonna work. Let's put this on top. I think we got something good happening here. This like magic cowboy guy is shooting these ghosts out of his palms. It's a magic power. Sure. I like it. All right, let's see if we want to do something with the other hand. Maybe we can flip it. That's a little funny. Right? What do you think? You like that? Maybe we can do something with this. Let's just go for it. Not overthinking it. We're improvising. We're harvesting, and we are improvising. We planted the seeds of this old artwork. Now we're using it to make something new. Itch. New itch. Changing this pattern a little bit. Maybe like this. I don't know. Maybe like that. Fingies. Yeah! The problem is those hands are going backwards, but that face is coming forward. But it doesn't matter, right? Do whatever we want. This isn't real life anyway. All right, what else? What else is in here? So this was another thing that I did. So I made this while I was working on this thing for the Simpsons 30th anniversary, where I had to. They asked me to make all these little icons of different Simpsons characters and like little random Easter eggs from the show and like in my own style. So I was just drawing lots of Simpsons characters, trying to make them clearly my own, even though they tend to look pretty much like Simpsons characters because there's realistically not a huge difference. It's all just like sort of 2D drawing line work. So anyway, I was doodling and piecing stuff together from those drawings, and I made this weird abstract Simpsons thing, which is fun, but I don't think there's anything here that I want to use. This is a weird scribble start drawing. That weird bulldog looking thing at the bottom is kind of funny. Nothing is jumping out at me from this. Well, we can come back if I need to. Oh, I like this weird tiger looking thing on the right. Let's go ahead and copy this. Turn that off. Let's paste it. And let's see what we can do with it. Nope, not that layer. This one. Okay. I like this tiger thing. maybe we can use the hands. I have to show you what I'm talking about. It's not going to make sense until I do it. Even then, it might not make sense. You just hear my stomach growl? Okay. So now we can make this heart nose. So cute. And then go like that. And then this. It's like bandit eyes, just like the top guy. And I didn't even think about that. Maybe we'll make them a little bit more tigerish. Is that tigerish? I don't know what that is. This just looks like a weird pig monster now. Let's see if we can keep these whiskers shorter. See if that looks weird. I think the thing is, it doesn't look like it's a tiger anymore, but I don't know if that matters because, well, let's be honest, it didn't really look that much like a tiger before. But I think this is how I'm getting something new out of this. That's what I'm trying to do here. Teeth did not work out pretty well that time, so I'm gonna just make 2 teeth there. A little bit of gum action. And then let's just make this whole thing a mouth. Little tongue in there, and we could do like the inner mouth hole. What's that called? Maybe that should come out further, because then we can have that just be like inner cheek gels or something. I don't know what we're doing. I'm gonna improvise some ear things like this. And then no, I don't like that. Let's put just put some simple stripes on those ears. Like that. And I don't know. It is what it is. Is that what the people say? Let's get rid of that. We got something happening here. Let's turn it off. Come back here. Let's find something else to steal. Anything else in here? Oh, that weird owl is kind of cool. Uh-oh. We don't have that much stuff in here. This? You know what? We're going to take it. Beggars can't be choosers. Copy. Paste layer. Turn this on. Hey, it's 2 o'clock. That's what time I have coffee. I'm going to have to stop this and get some coffee. Because I'm going to start not doing good soon. We need to figure out what this rainbow is going into. That needs to be front and center decision. Does anyone know? Could it be going into a skull? You know what we should know? You know what we're gonna do? I have an idea. Let's turn that off for now. It's the obvious thing. I don't know why I didn't think of it. It's just we just put it into a cloud. That's all. That's all you gotta do. Just put cloud there. Rainbow's going into a cloud. I don't know why he didn't think of that. Go like this. Boop. Boop. And then that's the extra boop. Erase that. Okay, so that has been solved. And let's see if there's anything in here that we want to use before I take my coffee break. I think the absurdity of this face right here is kind of fun. And I like how it pairs with those hands. So I think I might just stick this over here and then we'll have to deal with the space in between after the fact. So I'm going to have this draw line come off of that box. And I think we'll stick with mostly what this is, but maybe we'll just enhance it a little bit. I'm not going to finish that end because I don't know exactly what to do with it. And then I think I'm just going to put a... I don't know. I don't know what the bottom of that guy's chin looks like yet. This is a weird face. Alright, let's get this eyeball in there. He looks like he needs a under eye thing too, because his eyes are like shut a little bit at the bottom. Maybe different eyes. He's looking up, smaller pupils. I do like the wild teeth. I'll exaggerate that a little bit more. And then just fill in that side of the mouth. I'm going to turn off that sketch so I can just make the other decisions based on what's here. So I think I'm going to leave it like that until I decide what is going on with the rest of that space. All right, is there anything else in this pile of garbage that we want to use? I do sort of like this. Looks like one of those Venus flytraps or something. But I don't want the hand to interact with it. We get a little close to the top, but you know what? We can smush it a little bit. We can do whatever we want. We're making it up as we go. Is this? I don't know if this is the right content. I'm gonna need a flower emoji if you are still watching while I'm drawing this weird Mario-ish flower Venus flytrap thing. I don't even know if that's what it is. But regardless. So the problem is we have to figure out how to resolve the top of this gremlin head. We, together, have to figure that out. I think what I'll just do is I'll just make a line here. It goes like this, and like that. Because it's abstract. We're making abstract art here. Okay. Maybe maybe we can go like this. Ready? Right into the... That's coming out of the hand. Pretty neat. Oh boy. Okay. Look at that. Look at these. These are circles. This is a pattern. We're doing a pattern install here. Pattern. And what is happening right now is what I would call fake productivity, because I was struggling to get some work done, and I was like, oh, maybe I should record something. And then I very quickly was like, oh, I'll just do that thing where I make something out of all this stuff. Without really thinking about how that would translate to a video. All right, let's move it. We gotta look at that butt. You ever seen one of those before? What else is in here? Is that Wolverine? Okay, let's steal something from this. Copy. Paste. We may have to just take things into our own hands soon, but I really need to stop doing that. Okay. What about this this dragon thing? Is that what that is? I think at this point I'm just like filling in space in ways that maybe make a little bit of sense. Look at this one. This one's got another one of those noses too. But what I like, I can't help myself when there's this line here and I can just pull it into the rest of the shape. I don't know why I like that. It's just satisfying to me. Doesn't make any sense. It just feels right. Can I get a heck yeah in the comments? I like when I do these longer videos like this and then I ask for things in the comments, and then like a year from now I'll get one of those comments and I'll be like, what does that mean? Still worth it. I'm not saying don't do it, I'm saying do it, because then it's funny when I'm like, what? And then I try to imagine what I was saying in the video. Alright, let's turn that off and see how to resolve this here. I'm thinking I'm just gonna pull that up there. I don't know what that is, but it's like making it look like it's part of the dragon, maybe? Some sort of ear thing. Put some of these like scales. Scales are fun. Put some scales in here. Some dragon scales. And then let's just do that. That's kind of something. It's something. What else is in here? Anything good? This weird Wolverine? Nope. What about this face? Anything with this face? I don't know. It does fit there, but I don't know if it's anything useful. Useful as in there's things in here that are useful? No. What about this kitty face? It's just a bunch of faces, really. Okay. Let's delete that. Let's think about what we got here. So there's this dragon head here. I'm thinking in this space, what if we just like draw some parts of the dragon, like it's sort of curled up a little bit. Like this is a dragon foot. And this is like its back leg. Put some of these like scale things on it. And then could do like an underbelly thing like this with those like underbelly situations. And then it's just like part of the dragon. We could even have like a tail somewhere. Like maybe, I don't know. We'll see if I hate this. I might hate it. I hate it at the moment, but I'm wondering if it might come through. Might be too big. I don't like it. What if it was like... I think that's okay. Then we can pull this in down like that. Put those little lines. Why does my iPad always say it's like 9:41 when I'm connected to my computer? Okay, that's something. Ish. Maybe down here we can have a claw. And then we can use that to resolve the end of this mouth. Put some scalage. Scalaroonies right there. Okay. Now we can fill in that mouth. We're getting somewhere. We're almost made something. All right, let's see if there's anything else we can steal before we have to bring things into our own hands. Oh, a whole bunch of weird stuff here. That is a butt speech bubble. This might be a little too nonsensical. I don't know. This is a bird saying fart man. Like, what even is this? Why did I make this? Okay. Copy. This is like, there's all this garbage that I posted on social media and it was there for a second and then it was gone. Nobody cared anymore. So I'm getting my money's worth, getting my time's worth by reusing it. What was I going to take from here? I kind of like these lightning bolts, but like, I don't know where they could go. Like I don't really have room on the clouds. I don't know if we can put another one in. Lacking space. Is there anything? Do I have to just start making my own decisions? Because I'm not ready for that. We've got one more opportunity. What am I talking about? We're going to look once more to see if there's anything in here. Let's turn this off so we can see. Oh, wait, this one, I feel like this one is a jackpot of stuff. Like this squid thing. Look at that weird face. I like that face. Gotta wake up my computer to make sure it's still recording the screen. I don't even know what we need for things, but there's a lot of fun stuff happening here, and I want to use it. So I'm gonna just grab this zone and copy and paste it. It was upside down. Okay. Now we can see if there's something we can do. Maybe this weird Mickey thing. I don't know what kind of head we need up in this space. Maybe there could be a big skull up at the top to make it more ominous. Let's do something with that. So, whoops, not the brush. I'm gonna do like a jawline thing, connect like that, and then we'll just do the nostril, and then I think I'll do like eyes like this, because I like to draw skull eyes like that right now. Really, we didn't take much from that, but at least it got me to put this skull here. And then we can connect it. Put some eye droppers like that. I don't know, maybe it's like a flaming skull, so we can do like a flame up at the top. Kind of looks like a crown of flames. Wow, pretty interesting. I think we need to finish the bottom. I'm thinking, what if this thing is like has like a beard? It's like a cat beard. It's very wise. All right. Well, what if well, let's finish this head thing. Back that line. So satisfying. And we can have this line bolt coming down out of the cloud, inspired by the other one I wanted to include. And that's just, we're just sort of filling out the composition, trying to make it fun. I think these clouds could have a face. Very simple face. That is funny to me. I think we just need a little bit on the sides. Let's put these pupils in. I feel like now that's where I want them to go. Letting these eyes bring us around the composition. Oops. Maybe this could have like the splat of the rainbow, like it's coming in, but it's coming out as like splatters. Did I just glitch? What just happened there? It's kind of fun. right? Okay. I think that's looking pretty good. It just feels like it needs a little something in that zone up there. I don't know necessarily what it is. Maybe it is because we got those like word blocks down there that says but why. Maybe at the top we balance it with some speech bubbles. I don't know what's going to go in them, but I'm not sure it matters. I think I'm going to fill them in too, because I think it'll look better, but also it'll be easier for me to smooth out these edges because I felt like they were a little lumpy. And then this also, I wanted to sharpen that a little bit. Okay, I think compositionally, I feel pretty good about this. I think maybe just a couple little like splashes coming off the shark. And now I'm going to turn off the symmetry and just sort of, I don't know. I think this guy here could use that little thing under his chin just to give a little bit of separation. Let's turn on symmetry again. I'm thinking about how this is going to be when I color it. And there's this like all this space in here. So I think what I'm going to do is just do some like little filler lines here. That just sort of, we can color in that space and then it won't have all that background coming all the way in there. Otherwise, I think, aside from the speech bubbles, I think it's going to be okay. Maybe these wizard hands can have some, they could be colored a little differently. I think that's kind of cool-ish. All right, I feel like something was accomplished here. I think this will look more effective if the ghost things are coming out of a magical hole in the hand. If we have but why at the bottom, what goes in the speech bubbles? That's the real question. To be continued.